Hello, and here I am. I'm on a new tree today. It is quite a super uber tree. We've got a bit of a drop down there. Kind of just leant in on it. It's lovely up here. So what am I doing this morning? I'm out on a run. It's Saturday morning. It's expression time for me. So as part of the the Create and Condition program, every Saturday it just puts a focus towards the expression. So almost in the Create and Condition, you're kind of extending that period of restoration towards creating something and conditioning your body to be able to move. Within each session there's a little bit of an explore point, so you're kind of building up some strength in some of the towards some of the higher end movements. But here on a Saturday it's all about expression. So I get the boots on, I get out on a run, and I just go and search out things that are fun to do. Now for everybody that's not going to be the same case. An expression session could just be taking one of the previous sessions from the week and trying to express yourself more fully in that session. After you've done it once, the second time you do it you can push that a little bit harder or find some new ranges and some new movements that will make you feel better. And this expression session is about, you're still keeping control of yourself. You're still working inside your limits, but you're kind of opening your mind a little bit to what's available to you and what your body can do. So it is that time to express yourself in terms of movement and joy. So taking that point and saying, this isn't training and this isn't working out on hard work. This is a time where you can really express yourself and smile and take that real big positive. Sorry, I'm just watching some birds flying over. They're pretty cool. Just taking that time to have fun and laugh and smile with what you're doing. It's all good and it's all great for your development as a whole person. So you're truly embodying what you're doing in terms of movement, physicality, but also joy. And in these terms, reconnecting with everything that is around you. I would just like to finish off this thoughts from the trees. It's a short one. I'm going to keep it short. It's a little story from one of my clients, and it's not about how he's progressed in any terms of fitness or anything like that. It's just a simple comment of us finishing the session, and he said, "Those logs over there look good," and I was like, "They do actually." I said, "I played around with them. They're quite light, but they're good light to kind of toss around and stuff." And he said, "I can't believe it. In these last few months, I've now got to the point where I will look at any log or a tree and think about how that can be used, or rocks, or just things left lying around on the floor that's fallen off." And he's saying, I look at that now as something to work with and something to play with and something to use. And if anything, that can be one of the greatest impacts of this kind of training, is that it opens your eyes to what is out there and what can be used, and what can be played with, and almost it's that full reconnection of your brains telling you that that's something to be jumped over, that's something to be lifted or thrown, that's something to be climbed. And I've noticed it in myself even more, that every tree I look at, I'm like, right, that's a bit dead, I ain't climbing that, or that looks like a good climbing tree, that's got some holes on it, not truly branches, but it's got some holes that I can kind of play around with. And it's not always about getting to the top, it's just about doing something sometimes. So yeah, that's what I wanted to leave it on, is that fact that sometimes these stuff we do in terms of exercise, and in terms of my mind, we've got this Create and Condition, this explore and this express. It's truly that. It's building you up to the point where you start to look at things a little bit differently and a little bit more naturally, and how you can move through the world's objects. And I suppose you could put that across to the obstacle course of life, if you will. I like that, obstacle course of life. That is awful, but you know what I'm saying. And yeah, I'm loving this tree that I'm currently on. I'm going to tell you the truth, I'm not massively far up this tree, because if I fell, it wouldn't end well on my own. I've just crept up a little bit, so I'm quite high off the floor, but it's an easy way down. I'll just give you the full scope of where this tree goes. So it's going up there, it's down there, and I'm literally just kind of a few inches up, hanging, not a few inches up, hanging on here with lead on it and just chilling. I've got a great view here. I don't really know what I'm looking at, so I'm going to go and explore that and see what's down there. But it's fantastical in all its beauty, this. Have a good weekend. And this is the redo of Thoughts from a Tree. I'm happy with this one, so check it out, watch it. Get over to the website, check out some more stuff. Get in touch if you're interested in finding about a bit more. Yeah, get natural, guys.